Hey, Cougars.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back indeed. We're talking about expectations, PBIS, expectations. Today, our topic is, I wonder how we act in the walkway, like when we're going from place to place. What's that look like, being respectful, responsible, and safe? So, first things first, if you're walking in that walkway, it's called a walkway for a reason. Is it a runway?
Oh, no.
No, that's what airplanes do. They take off on the runway. Here at Crowell, those are walkways. So let's start with a walkway expectation. When you're on the sidewalk, it's important that you're walking. We're going to walk quietly so we don't disrupt others. Listen, every student at school has a right to learn. When we walk in the hallway, we walk quietly. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have seen amazing stuff.
I have too.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
teachers are working on this because our students are being amazing. Whenever I walk around, I see a whole line of students. I see a nice straight line, and I see students who are going like this, and they're being super quiet. And is it like this?
Yeah, a lot of them do zeros.
What's a zero mean?
I mean, zero talking.
Oh, I saw some like this, like little
Yes.
fox ears, because
Yeah.
foxes are really quiet too. They're sneaky.
Yeah. Or a little quiet coyote. That's what I
A quiet coyote.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're the Cougars.
Oh, a
Miss
quiet
Kelsey.
cougar.
Yeah. We're going to be a quiet cougar, okay? Shh. Quiet cougars.
Yes.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to make sure we're walking quietly. If you see some trash in the hallway, would you please pick it up? Just pick it up.
Please,
As you
yes.
walk down the hallway, goodness, it's right there. Listen, if it doesn't grow, it goes. That's all there is to it. If it's garbage, pick it up. It's not yours. Pick it up. Throw it away. Please make sure that we're mindful of that. And this is something that maybe not everyone's doing, but we should always have a hall pass. Now, there isn't an official Crowell Cougar hall pass, but I bet if you're going to the restroom, you guys must have a restroom pass. If you are going to the office, maybe a little sticky note, going to the office. If you're out of your class, then any adult on campus should be able to see that and say, where are you supposed to be? Let me see. And so that'd be a really helpful way of making sure that everyone is in the correct location. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Some teachers might have something creative that they like to do, but everyone should have something that they use to notify others of where that student's going.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Wonderful. Well, we also need to be responsible when
Yep.
we're in the walkways. And wherever we're going, we need to go there and then we need to go back where we came from.
Yep.
Because the teachers need to know where everyone is and we need to know where everyone is. And that's the best way to do it. Just
That's
go
it.
there and back. Nothing
Yep.
else.
Yep.
Yeah. And, it really is a food and gum free zone,
Well, the whole school is a gum-free zone.
Yes.
Just so you know that.
Yes.
The whole school is a gum-free zone. I know you like to chew gum. My boys go through like a pack of gum a day. It's ridiculous. But the truth is, when we're at school, we do not chew gum, and that is it. And if an adult sees you chewing gum, what they do is say, spit it out. You know what you do?
Spit it
You
in
just
the
spit it out.
garbage.
Yeah, you spit, in the
Yeah.
garbage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure it goes in the garbage. If you're told to spit it out, just please do that.
Yeah.
Just go over and put it in the garbage, please.
Yeah, sometimes it's an accident. It is what it is. And in the
Wait,
mornings,
what's an accident?
like if you leave gum in your mouth and you forget that it's there. No?
Does that happen to you?
Yes.
It happens to you?
Yeah.
That never happens to me.
Well, like I'll just come to school and I'll be like, oh, I have gum. I need to spit it out.
Okay. So
yeah.
you were like, on the way to school,
Yes.
and you were like, I'm gonna have some gum, and you
Yeah.
get to school, and you're like, oh shoot, I didn't spit my gum out.
Yeah.
Just no big deal. Go over to the trash can,
Yeah.
spit it out. Okay.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you for clarifying.
I was
on that
wondering
one.
how that was gonna happen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and then in the mornings, before the bell rings, everyone needs to be where they're supposed to be.
Yep. Yeah. Before the bell rings.
Yes.
That means we need to get up in the morning. I know school's getting earlier. I get it.
Yeah.
Half an hour earlier. It's time to get up. I know it's hard. We got to get up and get here on time and be where you're supposed to be before the bell rings. So when it does, you're right there in line or you're right there ready to go. Make sure that you are always there, not running in. Oh, this is kind of a big deal. Lots of times I see people go, okay, well, the bell rings and then I should go get a drink of water. No, at that point, we're done. At that point, you already should have your drink of water. And so if you're on break, your break is to go to the bathroom and get a drink of water. I know it's fun to play during the break, but the truth is you should be responsible enough to get a drink of water and use the restroom so that when the bell rings, you're right where you're supposed to be, not running over to the drinking fountain.
Yeah. Agreed.
Good. Let's always be safe too. I already talked about always walking on the walkways. And just like when you drive on the road, you always walk on the right. So that way we have 2 lanes of traffic. And so your right shoulder should always be, well, I guess it's kind of funny, right? To the outside or the inside. So as you're walking, depending on which direction you're traveling, you should always make sure that you walk on the right-hand side of that sidewalk. Good.
Yes, and just like always, and just like every other situation, we're always going to keep our hands, feet, and anything else to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like they're magnets sometimes.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
That teaching right there, hands, feet, objects, it's like on everyone.
Yes.
On everyone.
Every single one.
It just tells me that in every area of the school, this is a really important rule.
Yeah.
Keep your hands, feet, and objects to yourself, please. Thank you.
Please.
All right, finally, what do? You face forward. You face forward and you allow enough space between you and the person in front of you. When you're walking in line, we don't turn around to talk to our neighbor because you shouldn't be talking, and it creates a gap between you and the person in front of you, or you don't see that the whole line has stopped and you're not running into somebody. So you make sure that you're facing forward and you leave just enough space to where you're not going to step on that person's feet, you're not going to bump into them and cause an injury or an accident. That's being safe.
Perfect.
All right, Cougars, that's all we've got for you right now. Your teachers will explain this to you better than we possibly ever could. They're going to do a great job explaining and maybe even going out and practicing some of this walking in the hallways. I would love to see some practice on how we do this exactly right. So you Cougars have an amazing day, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.